This is a hotel made entirely of ice. The walls, the chairs, even this bed I'm supposed to sleep on. It's all just frozen water. And I'm not just here for a tour, I'm actually spending the night. But believe it or not, this is only number 2 on my list. For the next few minutes, we're going on a journey way up north of the Arctic Circle to count down the 10 most epic adventures in Swedish Lapland. We'll go from sleeping on a block of ice to soaking up a sun that never sets. And trust me, you're not going to believe what comes in at number 1. Welcome to the edge of the world. Swedish Lapland isn't just a place, it's a feeling. It's where the silence is so deep you can hear your own heartbeat, and where nature puts on its most incredible shows. I came here to find the experiences that blend mind-bending luxury with the raw, untamed spirit of the Arctic. I wanted to find the best of the best, the kind of adventures that will completely change how you see the world. So get ready, because our countdown starts right now. 10. The Luleå Archipelago. Kicking off our list at number 10 is where the land meets a frozen sea in winter and thaws into a summer paradise. The Luleå Archipelago. This isn't just a handful of islands, it's a sprawling collection of 1,312 islands scattered across the Bay of Bothnia, the northernmost arm of the Baltic Sea. In summer, this place is all about the light. You can rent a kayak and paddle between islands in the unique brackish water, feeling like a true explorer. Or hop on a ferry and spend the day on a sandy beach on Sandön Island, finding a secluded cove all to yourself. Imagine waking up in a classic red Swedish cottage to the sound of seabirds, with the sun hanging low in the sky, even at midnight. It's a profoundly tranquil spot, and the perfect gentle introduction to the vastness of the north. 9. Gammelstad Church Town. From the natural world, we travel back in time for number 9. This is Gammelstad Church Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site just outside Luleå, and it's one of the strangest and most fascinating places in Scandinavia. At its centre is a massive stone church from the 15th century, but around it are over 400 identical-looking little red wooden houses. These aren't regular homes. For centuries, church attendance was required by law, and for those who lived too far away to travel in a single day, these church cottages were their solution. They would come for the entire church weekend, turning a quiet village into a bustling hub of community, commerce, and social life, before it fell quiet again during the week. Walking these empty lanes feels like stepping into a perfectly preserved piece of the past. 8. Dundret Gällivare. Our journey now takes us deeper inland and higher up to number 8, the mountain of Dundret in Gällivare. It might not be the tallest mountain in Sweden, but it's one of the most accessible and rewarding. Dundret is a year-round hub of adventure, but it makes our list for one spectacular reason: its jaw-dropping view of the midnight sun. Because of its location high above the Arctic Circle and its wide-open summit, Dundret gives you a 360-degree panorama of the sun-drenched landscape. From early June to mid-July, the sun doesn't set here, it just dips to kiss the horizon before climbing back up. Forget summer skiing. The real magic is hiking at 2 a.m. with the entire world bathed in a warm, golden light. It's a disorienting, beautiful experience that messes with your sense of time and shows you just how different life is in the Arctic. 7. Stora Sjöfallet National Park. For number 7, we venture into a landscape of giants. Welcome to Stora Sjöfallet National Park, a core part of the Laponia World Heritage Area. This place is epic on a scale that's hard to wrap your head around. It's a land of ancient forests, vast reservoirs, and dramatic glacier-carved mountains. The park is dominated by the mighty Akka Massif, a mountain so majestic it's known as the Queen of Lapland, crowned with around 10 glittering glaciers. This is untamed wilderness. You can hike parts of the famous King's Trail, Kungsleden, which passes through the area around the park, or find your own path to a secluded waterfall. It's also a vital cultural landscape for the indigenous Sami people, who have herded their reindeer here for generations. Stora Sjöfallet is a powerful reminder of nature's immense scale and beauty. 6. Jokkmokk. At number 6, we find the heart of Sami culture in Sweden, the small, vibrant town of Jokkmokk. While it's a quiet gem most of the year, for a few days every February, it explodes with life for the Jokkmokk Winter Market, a tradition that's been going for over 400 years. This isn't just a market, it's a festival a reunion, and the most important event of the year for the Sami people. The streets are filled with the smell of sizzling reindeer meat, the sound of traditional joik singing, and a kaleidoscope of colourful crafts. Here you can buy world-class Sami art and handicrafts directly from the artisans, from intricately carved knives to beautiful pewter bracelets. A visit to Jokkmokk, especially during the market, isn't just a travel experience. It's a deep dive into the ancient living culture that defines this land. 5. Kiruna. Coming in at number 5 is a place that embodies the struggle between humanity and nature like nowhere else. Kiruna, the city that's literally on the move. Kiruna exists because it sits on one of the world's largest iron ore deposits. For over a century, the mine has meant prosperity, but now, that very same mine is threatening to swallow the city whole. The solution? They're moving the entire city. In one of the most ambitious urban transformation projects ever, entire apartment blocks and historic buildings, including the beautiful old church, are being physically relocated 3 kilometers to the east. The new city centre is already open. Visiting Kiruna is a surreal and fascinating experience, a living monument to Arctic engineering and resilience, where you can witness a city being rebuilt before your very eyes. We're halfway through and the adventures are only getting more epic. We're about to go from a moving city to hotels suspended in trees and yes, built from ice. These are the once-in-a-lifetime bucket list busting experiences. So which would you choose? Sleeping in a UFO in the treetops? Or braving a night in a hotel made of ice? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're loving this Arctic journey, hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss what's coming up. 4. Abisko National Park. At number 4, we've arrived at a place that's legendary among hikers, photographers and scientists, Abisko National Park. Located around 200 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle, Abisko is famous for 2 opposite but equally stunning phenomena. In winter, it's one of the best places on Earth to see the Northern Lights, thanks to a unique microclimate that creates a blue hole of clear skies. But we're here for its summer alter ego. Abisko is a premier destination for experiencing the midnight sun. The most iconic way to do it is by taking the chairlift up Mount Nuolja to the Aurora Sky Station. From there you can join a guided hike to the summit, standing almost 1,200 meters above sea level. Being on top of the world at 1 AM, watching the sun hover over the iconic U-shaped valley known as Laporten, is a moment of pure, unforgettable magic. It's an experience that feels both deeply personal and completely universal. 3. Tree Hotel, Harads. Get ready to have your childhood dreams come true, but with a serious architectural upgrade. Number 3 is the world-renowned Tree Hotel in Harads. This is where high design meets deep nature in the most spectacular way. It's a collection of unique architect-designed tree houses suspended 4 to 6 meters above the ground in a tall pine forest. Each room is a masterpiece. You can stay in the Mirror Cube, a glass box that reflects the forest and nearly vanishes from sight. Or the Bird's Nest, a chaotic tangle of branches hiding a plush room inside. They even have a UFO. It's the ultimate blend of luxury and immersion. You're completely surrounded by the serene Swedish forest, with incredible views of the Lull River Valley. Yet you're inside a work of contemporary art. It's whimsical, it's luxurious, and it's absolutely unforgettable. To the Ice Hotel, Jukkasjärvi. And here it is. The experience from the beginning and our incredible number 2, the one, the only, Ice Hotel in Jukkasjärvi. This isn't just a hotel, it's a living work of art, literally reborn each winter. Artists from around the world are invited to carve magnificent, unique suites out of massive blocks of ice, harvested from the nearby Torn River. The moment you step inside, the world outside melts away. The silence is absolute. The temperature holds at a steady -5 degrees Celsius, but the beauty is so overwhelming you hardly notice. You drink from glasses made of ice at the ice bar and wander through halls of snow. And yes, you sleep on a bed of ice, kept warm by reindeer skins and a high-tech thermal sleeping bag. It's a challenge, sure, but it's one of the most uniquely beautiful nights you'll ever spend. And if you can't make it in winter, the Permanent Ice Hotel 365 offers a year-round taste of this frozen magic. 1. The Midnight Sun. We've made it to number 1. We've seen church towns and moving cities, we've slept in treetops and on blocks of ice, but the number 1 most epic, most transformative adventure in Swedish Lapland isn't a place you can build or a room you can book. It's an experience. It's a phenomenon. it is the midnight sun itself. From late May to mid-July, the sun simply refuses to set north of the Arctic Circle, and the further north you go, the longer the season lasts. This isn't just extra daylight, it's a complete shift in reality. The light takes on a magical, warm, golden quality that seems to slow down time. This endless day unlocks a new world of possibilities. You can go for a swim at 1 AM, you can play a round of golf at midnight, you can hike through a national park under a sun that just hangs there in the sky. Being in a world without night is disorienting, exhilarating, and deeply moving. It changes your rhythm and opens your mind. It's the raw power of the Arctic, the very source that shapes every other experience on this list. It's the ultimate adventure because it's not just something you see, it's something that happens to you. 10 epic adventures that capture the magic of Swedish Lapland. From the coastal islands of Luleå to the frozen halls of the Ice Hotel, this is a land of incredible diversity, beauty, and wonder. It's a place that challenges you, inspires you, and ultimately changes you. This journey has been a powerful reminder of how incredible our planet is, a place where extremes of cold and light create experiences you just can't find anywhere else. Thanks for coming on this Arctic adventure with me. If you've ever dreamed of a place where reality feels like a fairy tale, maybe it's time to plan your own journey to the land of the midnight sun. If you enjoy this top 10 content and want to see more, check out my other video on top 10 spots in Belgium over here. Until next time, keep exploring.